Please welcome the chair of tonight's Advocacy Awards, Amy Caro.
On behalf of Easter SEALs serving DC, Maryland, and Virginia, I welcome you to the 2016 Advocacy Awards. Thank you for joining Easter SEALs in creating a greater community. Think, if you will, about each of those words and how appropriate they are. First, creating. What a powerful, active concept. Easter SEALs has been creating and innovating since it was founded almost 100 years ago. In fact, its very founding was an act of innovation when Edgar Allan realized that people with disabilities could thrive in our community and not be locked up in institutions. Why is innovation crucial? Well, it's easy to think that the needs of people don't change much from year to year, but how mistaken that is. After all, Easter SEALs was once known for serving children with polio. Today, that crippling disease is eradicated in the US, but autism is exploding. Alzheimer's is exploding. And Easter SEALs is right there, creating solutions for needs that were barely known even 20 years ago. Today, more of our injured soldiers survive than ever before. But too many military families are faced with debilitating injuries, mental or physical, that were seldom seen in earlier generations. Just a few weeks ago, for example, I attended a presentation on the growing problem of homeless female wounded warriors. Again, Easter SEALs is there on the cusp, creating and innovating like no other organization can. We are also speaking tonight of a greater community. That phrase evokes both a better community and also a larger community. Thanks to Easter SEALs, our community becomes greater as returning veterans and military families reintegrate back home. Thanks to Easter SEALs, those with disabilities, both visible and invisible, like autism, Alzheimer's, and PTS, can join a greater community to lead full and fulfilling lives. Yes, Easter SEALs serving DC, Maryland, and Virginia is creating a greater community, and so much of it is thanks to your support. It is thanks to the powerful advocacy of individuals like our presenters, Elizabeth Dole, Rosalind Carter, Secretary Bob McDonald, and Hollywood legend John Travolta, and our award recipients, Major General Carl McNair, General Mark and Mrs. Betty Welsh, and Northrop Grumman. And it is thanks to the support of outstanding corporations and individuals like our event sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we have 4 inspiration sponsors who have contributed at the $50,000 level. Please recognize Booz Allen Hamilton, Northrop Grumman, Safeway, and Transformation Systems. We have 3 independent sponsors this year. Please recognize Citi, Holland & Knight, and Lockheed Martin. We deeply appreciate our advocate sponsors. Our other sponsors are listed in your program and will be on the screens during dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking all of our 2016 advocacy sponsors with a warm round of applause. Tonight, we are proud that this room is full of dignitaries who recognize the vital importance of Easter SEALs. They include current and former members of the United States Congress and the executive branch, leaders from our military, many of whom also serve on the Ambassador Committee, officials from the District of Columbia, State of Maryland, and Commonwealth of Virginia, and the Advocacy Awards Ambassador Committee. Will you all please stand and be recognized? Finally, join me in recognizing all active duty military service members, veterans, reservists, National Guard, and their family members who are here tonight. Please stand or wave so that we can thank you for your service. In just a few moments, we will be presenting our first Advocacy Award. But right now, I ask you to turn your attention to our screens for a wonderful example of how Easter Seals, serving DC, Maryland, and Virginia, is creating a greater community.
I met Larry. I was a custodian at the post office. Larry used to put little notes on my cleaning card. And that's how it really started. I saw in Larry his kindness and how he treats people. Larry's just a great person. 11 years ago, I went to work that night. When I got home, he was on the floor. And I'm like, Larry, won't do anything. Then I found out he couldn't talk. That's when I got alarmed. That's when I called an ambulance. Larry had a massive stroke. They put him in a self-induced coma. He was in there for 6 days. I just prayed. He can't go in a nursing home. He ain't going. I watched the nurses change him so that when he came home, I could do it myself. Let me take this off because we got to change you, okay? Taking care of Larry was like, it was hard, but it was a joy to help somebody. It was a joy to help somebody that you truly cared about. And as time went along, Larry was worse and worse. It scared me. I knew that he's not gonna be the same person, but if I could get him to laugh, if I could get him to smile, if I could get him to know that somebody loved him, somebody cared for him, right here. I want the best for him. And I think Easter Seal is best for him. I'm gonna see you later on, okay? All right? I see love down there. I see genuine caring for the seniors. He's content. He need to get out and be around people. Easter Seal was a great thing for me and him. I had time if I want to go shopping, or if I just want to go read a book somewhere. He's getting his needs met, and I'm getting my needs met. I am so grateful for Easter Seal. To make a community, we take care of one another. We come together as one and to help build up one another, to make somebody else's life better, easier, more joyful, encourage one another. I think that's what it's about. Everybody deserves to have a chance.